So here we go. Let's see. 4A for NaVi. Good luck, Alexi B. Good luck, Alexi B. No flash support, nothing. He's dead. I don't know why he took a Kevlar while being alone on B. I feel like the only thing you want to is to actually win some time for your teammates. And this retake is... Oh! Okay. We got a good flash here from GL. No, for Simple. Simple. We got Simple with a kit. Flash. No Kevlar. Okay. Got a CD smoke. And now it's really hard. Because the crossfire between Triple and Coils is really hard. What the fuck is he doing? Playing time. And it's GG. Good run for G2. Would have been nice for AlexB to actually have some nades. I would go for a molly and a flash, for example, because you just want to win time and to actually try to hold to get city, even if you go really like backside, you know, really back deep city, because you're just letting the wall side for the cities and I mean for the T's, and it's really hard to retake. All from banana, it's really hard. But it's pistol, you have to gamble. The gamble 4A, it didn't pay off. Now the Antico going on 3B. Okay, so they actually dropped FAMAS to Simple. Oh, he had some enough money to buy it? No, I think someone dropped it. So that's a stack. And the thing is, nowadays, for example, why G2 is probably aiming to play A is the way AlexB plays on City, the fact that he's jiggling and trying to save his smoke. Okay, a lot of time, I mean, it's kind of a trap, you know, because it came down from a lot of meta back in the days when you were just like doing a lot of rotation smokes towards banana, and so the people are gonna be on go on A, okay, because they don't want to cross a smoke in B. But nowadays, since it have been overused, you cannot want to fake it. So basically, Alexi is trying to fake the fact that they want to save the nades on B, to tell them that we are strong on A, but it's not the case, you know. And by the fact also about not smoking it, he's making kind of inviting the T's to come on B, like okay, there is no smoke or whatever, then we can maybe explode on it. Okay, G2 probably is aware about that, so it's more kind of a read. And on these runs, since you are in eco, right? You want to make some mini bets. That's what actually NaVi is doing, and really good. That's doing 3B and 2 long. So this is a really good bet. Oh, whoa. Okay, Simple. Okay, that's good. That's really cool. So that is definitely a good run for NaVi, because as I was saying, when you are in eco, you want to try to stack. Okay, so by doing these stacks, it means like NaVi are improving their percentage of chances to win the run. If they go B, they are 3, and if they go long, they are 2 with a bait system from Simple into bit, which is very good. Which means like the only perfect call in a way from G2 will be that if we go short or ups, which in Antico is not really often, right? Because it's close range, you're gonna need to enter the site with other crossfire going out ups, so it's hard actually to do. So people usually do either B execute or either A wrap, okay? So that's a really good read from NaVi. Now let's see if things could have done better from the G2 side. Like, yeah, this is the problem. You see, there is no flash. If money is a flash, and then they're lining up. But I would say, in my opinion, it could have still worked. Okay, sometimes you can have like the best read in the game. It doesn't mean you're gonna win the run. I think just the execute for G2 could have been better. There is two problems, I would say. First, if there is no flash for Oxy, okay? There is absolutely no flash for Oxy to actually go long, okay? So, which means like Simple got the advantage, okay? Second thing is Oxy is way too far from the second guy, which means he's not being able to be traded. So when you look at from simple point of view, okay, from simple perspective, yes, on the when you look at the match or whatever, it's like simple 4 kill whatever, and he did really good, you know, because he punished them, and that was really good. But from the G2 part is like Uxie, he got a Mac 10, he's not jumping the first angle. First, when you have a Mac 10, guys, you want to jump every first angle, okay, because you are faster with this weapon and it's gonna be way harder for your enemy to actually shoot at you. Here it's not a problem for simple, so he insta rage him, okay, and then there is no follow-up, no trade, you see, and they're just lining up. So if you are first with a Mac 10, jump, make sure you have someone behind you. If you jump alone, it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna work. Third things, a flash is always good. So we're missing 3 steps here from G2. The setup for NaVi is good, but 3 important steps from G2. So now G2 is gonna be an eco, so it's hard. NaVi got the banana, so in Inferno, as soon as you get the banana, this is the most like common thing. You're rotating to 4A, because if they retake B, then you will have time to win time. This is why GL, so they're retaking B, GL is mollowing to make sure like he wins time for LXCB to rotate. So that's really like common things on Inferno. Nothing crazy. Now they have the banana. And what would be actually insane here from NaVi is actually LXCB, since you got a lot of nades from colds, you can do retake nade score. Okay, you can smoke and you can molly. And since you know the retake banana, by doing this retake nades, it's either they're gonna push, either they're gonna fall back, or you're gonna lose them time. Or GL can even like here, if the molly ticks someone or whatever, to have the information. Okay, so I would have loved to see retake curls from LXCB, because I don't think this smoke or this molly is gonna help, because it's an ET eco, they got tech 9s, okay? So the molly could help, but a counter molly from curls is really hard to hit towards, okay? And even if you smoke here, since they got tech 9, they're probably gonna explode on it, and they're not gonna respect the smoke. So the smoke is probably gonna be useless in this type of runs. Let's see how it goes. Like, you see, the fact that GL is actually saving his smokes, it does make sense, okay? Because usually, even if normally they won't have a lot of mollies on this type of round, they might save one. And if you save one molly on B, it's gonna be to molly triple, right? 80% of the time. So the fact he's saving his smokes in case if the molly, it does make sense. But the fact that he's not, that LXCB is saving his, I don't get it. But maybe it's because he got a place. Let's see. So he got the flash, as I said. They're gonna explode. They got tech 9, they're gonna go fast, okay? And from here, it's really hard to counter molly. This is exactly what is going on. Now GL is alone. And you see, like it's a 3v4. They managed to get the post plant. Honestly, it's not a good defense from NaVi. That's a nice play from G2. They know they are 3v4. They need to do a play. They need to have take some space, because otherwise they're gonna get. I mean, the city probably gonna have a lot of nades to retake. And now, like, they're probably gonna waiting for a timing to get a kill. You need to pick in a good timing, like that. Not hitting. One more. Okay, it's hard. And here, I would have loved, for example, to Hunter to the same as G2. You need to do something, bro. And City is clearing codes, they are clearing City. Like, they know exactly where you are. And this crossfire doesn't work nowadays, okay? Like, pick on my contact or whatever, it doesn't work. You want to pick on timing, just as Nico did. You pick on timing when the City is gonna try to actually, like, go with W. And when he's with W, it's hard for him to actually shoot, okay? So you won't catch him when he's actually coming on the site, which Nico was trying to do perfectly. But Hunter, just hiding, not helping his teammates, was not the best decision. So now we are heading into a 3v4. Two type of scenario, 2-2 or 3-1. Bring 3 on the site and 1 the other on the retake. Exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna play 3-1, okay? Why do you do that on Inferno? So actually, why you want to, when you a lot of teams, what they are doing on when they are 4 live on Inferno, they're more gonna play 3A and 1B, okay? The reason why is actually the A site is almost impossible to retake. Okay, if you leave the A site, if you're not gonna get the kills, it's gonna be really hard to actually retake. B site's on B, and if they go towards B, if you keep the ruins control, then you can manage to have a good retake with some utils. Okay, so that's what people usually do on Inferno. Now IM, he was going back to B and to A, and what I like really about NaVi here in this type of scenario is they're not just sitting on a setup. They are trying to get information about what the tiers are doing. They are being really active on the map. And as soon as Simple knows that IM is going to rotate, it makes Simple's being able to actually make a move and being more aggressive, because he knows that even if he dies, he will have an info. Bit is still on the pit, and IM will have time to be behind and to catch up the enemies. Okay, so it's by these moves, Simple can get a kill because he's gonna pick in a timing that the tiers are maybe not gonna be expecting it. First, secondly, he knows he's gonna get the information. Third, he doesn't care about if he dies or whatever, because he knows his teammate is already doing this rotation. So that's perfect. And by clearing middle, he sees there is nothing. So from there, there is no point for IM to actually keep rotating to A. So that's why he's going back to B right now. Simple doesn't want to go too far because it's only 50 seconds left. So they might still going back to A. IM made a choice to keep B with ANALYSES. You're probably gonna try to bait for him. Exactly like that. So they might not. Oh, that's sad. Oh! What a lucky shot, man. That's sad that ANALYSES like actually fall down because IM did a good bait. So now it's gonna be a retake, 10 seconds, no util. Pretty much for each port, only a flash on Bit. Okay, nice kill from IM. I mean, it's really hard for G2 because... Oh. Yeah, they're all low HP. It was really hard. They had a lot of low HP, so it was really hard. From here, I would say, if we're in IM perspective, okay? And... Here. He hears the flash, okay? He should know that at this timing, you don't have the timing anymore to molly here. Okay? It's gonna be too late. It's gonna pass the molly, like exactly they did. So if you have the timing, counter mollying here is really nice. If you don't, like in that example, for example, you can molly here. Okay? Molly here is extremely good. Why? Because it makes the T's completely block in the middle of nowhere. Okay, short-wise, and if they decide to actually smoke the molly, okay, because it was like a set plan or whatever, it will actually smoke just in front of the site, which makes you able to play behind the smoke, and it will give you the advantage and not them, okay? So if you have the timing to counter molly here, it's good. If you don't, here is really good as well. Here he doesn't have the timing. From G2 perspective, I don't know why there is no, like it was a half buy. So that's kind of sad, like there is no smoke in mini pit, because GL should not be able to get like a free kill like that, you know? If there is just a smoke here, it will make him like forced to commit in front of the smoke. And then you just have to add one flash and you probably can have the site. Yeah, one more thing, because Creator, I saw your message, one more thing we can say about that run is maybe the beat position was not the best, okay? Because when you are playing against an anti-eco, alright, or small buys, I mean, nowadays it can happen a lot that the people are gonna have a plan to actually nade you towards pit, okay? So you have different solutions about it. It's when you know it's eco, maybe don't play pit, okay? Bulk is really good against anti-ecos with the first line on the apps to actually like kill everyone who is going out, or you can play from Graveyard. If you're playing from Graveyard and from site, or maybe like here hidden, okay, headshot, it can be really good, all right? Because I mean the risk that the nade here in anti-ecos is maybe like 20-30%, but it can happen, okay? But they will never like nade here or whatever. So sometimes it's better to just avoid big pit when you know it's anti-eco, okay? So what do we have now? Full buy from G2. Nothing too fancy for now. Okay, so they're gonna retake Korn. I mean, they're gonna do the retake Korn nade set for now. This is really the meta nowadays on Inferno. The reason is fighting banana in that area is really hard nowadays because the tiers can have a lot of counters. They can right click flash here while they're doing the 147 flash here. They can use one way smoke here. They can use one way smoke on the wood. They will modicar as well. They can smoke half wall. There is a lot of counter to actually like that the tiers can really control more this area nowadays. Okay, so what do you do nowadays is that you actually fight from this to this area as CT, either very fast to actually caught them off guard because it's been a lot of runs that you actually didn't do it, so they might be like going more faster in the banana and not expecting it, so that can be good. Or is also you're gonna probably fight here when you know they don't have a lot of money, okay? Because if the teams don't have a lot of money, it means like they won't be able to double molly the cars, they won't be able to get 3 or 4 flashes here, to get 1 or 2 smokes here, and you're probably gonna win the fight towards banana because of your utilities, because you have more than them. When it's equal, the meta nowadays is to actually fight for the core, waiting for them to go into the core and do the retake nade set with the smoke half wall and the molly core, which makes you having like also a lot of information towards banana, because a lot of times if they are not here, it will give you a lot of information. It means like B can be safer for 15 more seconds, which can allow another rotation, for example. Okay, so what he's doing NaVi right now is totally fine. They're actually faking it. You don't always have to fight for it because it can just give you an information. Here, for example, they have the information that a T is here because a smoke extinguished the molly. So they know one guy is here. Also, why do we see Simple here? We're gonna go back so you can understand why Simple is doing this rotation. He's smoking mid, taking back the nades, switching, nothing too much fancy. Okay, now he's leaving. Okay, and why he's leaving right now? He's leaving right now because LXCB and GL are communicating on the TeamSpeak that they're actually gonna retake next core. So it's exactly the same protocol as we saw the last round where Simple was pushing mid and IM was already doing the rotate. This is the same thing. They are doing a retake core. So if there is some fight, they might die. And if they die, they got the site. So what do you want to do when you fight? You always want to have like an extra guy that can make the round winnable. That even if you die, there is another guy that maybe the T's are not gonna expect, okay, and can do a lot of damage. So this is why Simple is rotating, okay. They are doing the retake. They're gonna do the retake car. So Simple gonna make sure he's on time in case if they die, if they fight. Here, Simple is here. Nades are going now. Okay, and here, if for example just GL, if example he dies or whatever from an enemy and the teams want to fight, like there are 2 more. Okay, so that's perfect. It allows them to do to get information. Now that he's there with an AWP, he's not gonna play passive. Okay, so he wants the information. Someone extinguished the smoke. He shot an AWP. He shot, a bullet of an AWP. So he knows 2 things. First, people are scared about the AWP. When they hear an AWP shot, a lot of times they're gonna try to avoid him because the AWP is just overpowered as fuck on CS. Okay, so a lot of players and teams want to avoid the AWP. So, and also, because normally he's an A player, he shot with an AWP, so G2 knows Simple is here. So they know that there is at least 80% of chance that they are 3B, because they had an AWP here. And so they might going fast A because of that. And because Simple is aware of that, as soon as he shot, he's just going as fast as he can to actually rotate to A. Okay? And they are even doing it like harder, NaVi. Okay, is even ANALYSES is rotating as well because they really think that because Simple shot, they're gonna go fast A. Okay, So ALXCB also makes the gamble that, okay, we're gonna double fast rotate in case if they go A. Okay? And if nothing happened in the next like 30 seconds, they can go back to B. GL still got one smoke, so he can still win times. Okay, that's fine. They are optimizing every second of the run to make sure they are always having the good call, the good read, and the good number. And here, that's a perfect call. That's a perfect call. Oh, no, because they're going back now. So Simple sees he's gonna commit. So that's a really good call. That's a really good call from G2. I don't know why they actually did that. We're not gonna try to check like every second of the run, but they actually, I don't know why, but they felt like it was too hard. Maybe they took a counter molly or whatever. Maybe actually Nico from B, he was here since the beginning, so maybe he heard like something weird, like no one is rotating, no one is moving towards B, so maybe he's calling like come back to B because it's weird. Okay, so that's perfect. Now, normally, what you want to do here is to go maybe with a flash before the smokes. Okay, you want to explode. Why? Because normally, Nico, since the beginning of the round, he knows you count the utilities, you count the molly, you count the smoke. So if he counted pretty well, he knows there is still one smoke left on banana. So if they smoke, if they molly, he gonna counter smoke at this timing. Okay, and you don't want to cross the smoke. So they will. So you want to just like explode with a flash and go before the city is gonna smoke. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. That's perfect. Because you want to avoid the smoke. Okay? Because he knows that he still got one. Which makes like GL impossible to actually defend. That's also a very good play from Nico. Forcing city. Okay, that's a good play. When you are he hear like GL just like spamming in the smoke. So he just like going full YOLO, of course. It's normal. He's hearing him spamming. He probably knows that there is no second guy in CT at this timing. So that's a good play. Good play. What GL could have done, for example, here, I don't know, I'm not on, we are not on the team speak with NaVi, okay? But ALXCB has the information, long is clear. IM got the information, short is clear. It has the information, there is no contact apps. Okay, even Simple got the line from apps that he saw nothing. There is 50 seconds of the timer. Okay? So, GL should start thinking that they might come back to B. And I'm alone. So, I should block them with my smoke. You see, like, it was 51 seconds. 48, 47, 46, 45. Still no info. Still no info. You see? Like, he could have smoked before to actually, like, make the rotation more possible. In G2 news that there were probably one person at B once they respect. They would have probably disrespect the smoke, Yoshi. But the difference is, because of the smoke, it would have means that GL had maybe like 10 seconds to play behind the smoke. Which, actually, if they don't respect it, he can have a double kill. Here, he can't do shit. If he play behind the smoke, when he blocks them, if G2 decide to not respect the smoke, he might get a double kill. So now it's a 4v5 situation. There is different things that you want to do in 4v5, okay? Two really good things I would go, like really easy to do. First thing, of course, you're just gonna go 4 on the same side. And just ping for the trades, okay? Because the CT in 5v4, they're not gonna gamble. For example, on CT side on Inferno, they're probably gonna play 3A and 2B. As we can see on the radar, it is the case. So if you go A, you are 4v3. If you go B, you are 4v2. You can have a chance to actually like take the site and play a post plant, which the post plant are really T advantage on Inferno. So that's the first thing. The second thing that can work is actually to play on the rotation. For example, if we take rotation, and this is some protocols that can be used on every maps, okay? For example, here in Inferno, you can do a fake B execute, while trying, like 2 guys can actually fake a B execute, while 2 guys trying to get space long. Why? Because in 5v4, a lot of people think that the T's are not gonna fake, okay? It's actually rare that maybe 20%, 25% of the time the T are gonna fake in 4v5. A lot of times they're not gonna fake, they're gonna play straightforward. Which, for example, Simple, if there is a huge B execute, he probably gonna rotate, which means there is a gap. And after they can play on this gap to actually come back and play the 4v2 on A. Okay, you can actually do kind of the same. You can do a fake A split with smoking arch, smoking library, sending one guy. The B rotation is probably gonna come back to CT, which means you can play a 3v1 towards B. Okay, this is in 4v5. This is like two simple options that can really work. Is faking extremities to actually like play in the center of the map to the rotation, or you want to actually fake the rotation to play an extremity. Either that, or either you just play 4-0. Here, G2 decide to actually play 4 towards B. Okay, so gonna do a huge execute. And, for example, we're gonna... Okay, so they're sending... I don't really know what G2 did. It looks like they wanted to do like a huge execute and after they just stopped. What happened? Here's a smoke. They're waiting for the smoke. Yeah, Uxie don't want to execute. He wants to actually explode, I guess. Gonna smoke on the... Okay, one flash. Yeah, the flash are good. No, it's not bad. It's not bad, it's not bad. Okay, so same situation again, 3v4, but this time, like, they have a smoke. The T got a smoke, so they're probably gonna stay on site. But as soon as this city smoke is gonna fade, the T's are not gonna have the advantage for the retake, so they're gonna need to do a move. Exactly, pick on timing, like that, as I told you guys. Pick on timing. Now GKS, it's your turn. Pick on timing. Not Molity, it's your turn. Pick on timing. And now you play safe. You have the time, you let him commit. Exactly. Okay, G2 played really good. The retake necker, as we said, this is the meta. Flashing now. The flash is extremely good. The timing is perfect. So, for example, here, it's a really good play from NaVi and a mistake from G2. Let me show you why. The start default. So, in the banana, we don't really have information. Okay? So, from there, everything is good. Now, they're doing retake nade. Okay? That's good. Okay, that's the meta, we know. Here, exactly here. Why do they modify? I mean, if they modify sandbags from GL perspective, it's kinda, I mean, there is a high percentage that we did retake nade set and they modify sandbags now. Why? Like, they're not gonna be able to punish someone behind because it's smoked. So it means if the moddy sandbags, it's probably because they want to take the car right now because of the smoke. You know what I mean? Do you got it, chat? And because of the moddy, there is two things. Is first, because of the moddy, GL is asking the flash, so that's perfect. That's a really good play from GL. And G2 is not aware about the information that they are giving. Bro, you are sending a moddy sandbags. Do you really think that nothing is gonna happen? You know what I mean? Like, you are sending an information, we are coming. Okay, you can come. It's okay. But if you come and you know that you are saying to the enemy, I'm coming, in that area specifically, what do you need? Tell me, chat. What do you need? What is missing from G2? Exactly. You got it. Anti-flash. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if you, honestly, you know what? If you want to do a bet, like sometimes you have to do some risky moves on Counter-Strike, okay? And you slowly cross the smoke without anything, okay? But don't molly. Don't molly. Maybe he's not gonna be aware, okay? Because he's not gonna expect it. Like, what? He just crossed the smoke? What the fuck, you know? Like, that's a gamble. But you molly. So you are telling them, I'm doing that play, okay? And you are telling them, I'm doing that play, and you are not aware that they're gonna retake at this timing? You know? So even this play can work from G2. It's okay because maybe they want to avoid the sandbags angle or whatever. That's okay. But one guy need to be anti-flash. Like you need to, okay? Plus Monesi, while being here in the smoke with an open full nade, what are you gonna do here? Honestly, you're in the smoke behind you guy with an op, with full nade. Bro, you can stay here, you can wall, maybe, with the op, like trying maybe to bait, like we are far away, we didn't cross or whatever. That can work, who knows, okay? Or you can maybe hold the molly, or you, like if there is something happening, you're holding a molly so you can counter molly pull if you see some nades happening, or you are ready to flash behind your teammates because if there is a flash or whatever, you can counter flash. Like you can support them, you can do something. But here, you're not gonna be able to help anyone. And here the flash is good, but there are 3 blind. No one is anti-flash. You see? Plus, they are giving away the bomb. You always want to have the bomb, like 3rd guy, 4th guy, or to take it when you know you're gonna commit on the site. But here, that's perfect for NaVi. That's perfect. I mean, no one is anti-flash. They take the flash in the eyes, and they have the information on the bomb. Like, honestly, that's fucking perfect. But it's a 5v3, so maybe they're not gonna defend it. And that's what they choose. They are not defending it. And you see Monesi? Now he's back. So he was useless the entire fight. And maybe if he was not in the smoke, he could have helped with something. And now it's a 3v5 to hold. I mean to play for G2. And it's gonna be really hard, man. Okay, AlexB is saving his smoke in case if they molly. Here we go. The flash is good. Good flash. Oh. Oh! What? The four. Let's see that flash, okay? Okay, so here you do the molly triple. And the flash. Okay. It's a random. Okay, nice random flash from Monesi. Honestly, that flash like kills the game. Nothing much to say. They have the smoke, they have the boost. Alexi is here. Maybe he could have killed. Nothing. Honestly, NaVi was playing good. NaVi was playing good. And this is this type of runs that can be frustrating when you are in NaVi position, for example, on NaVi side, because you should have won this run. The early run is perfect. You are in 5v3. They are hitting B. You are 3 on B. And you are still managing to do the run. Honestly, that can be really frustrating. But that's CS, you know. Sometimes it happens. Okay, nice damage though. And now he's gonna have a shit buy. Oh, that's tough. Okay, so stop. Okay, that's a good call. That's a good call from NaVi. Why? Okay, B, they're always doing kind of the same thing, okay? They're just trying to delay or to change the timing about when to retake core, but they're gonna retake core. As you see, AlexB is already on the nade set. It's the meta. This is how you play Inferno nowadays, okay? On A, since the beginning of the side, they were pretty passive, okay? They were maybe in boiler or something like that, but when eco. But in gun runs, we saw IM a lot towards side, B towards pit, and simple towards long or short, okay? And now it's been 10 rounds, okay? So we are more like at the end of the half, and they still didn't contest middle a single time, okay? So now it's the time. It's the time to contest it. So maybe the tiers are gonna use less utilities, because as G2, you are like, okay, it's been like, I don't know, 4 times we are taking middle, we smoke, molly, whatever. We don't see a fucking city here, okay? They are always long, they are short or whatever. So let's keep our nades for after, okay? But we don't have to do a lot of nades towards middle because I'm not playing it, okay? And NaVi is here. Okay, that's a lot of nades. That's a lot of flashes. Good play from G2. What? But why are they going B split? Like, it's not the plan. Or it is the plan? No, it's not the plan. I don't think it's the plan. Why are they doing a kill and they are doing to B split? Honestly, this is a big mistake, in my opinion, from G2. If you kill a guy towards A early, the guy from B, what are they gonna do? Retake B or rotate? Exactly, you got it. But do we agree that since the beginning of the game, the CT are almost not fighting in this area? So they're probably gonna rotate. I mean, that's normal. My A guy is dead, I'm going to A. This is exactly what they're doing. GL is a big guy. Let's see in red action. Okay, let's see in red action what we're talking about. So this is a big guy. This is the A guy. The fight is coming. Okay? Lot of nades, lot of nades, lot of nades. GL is already pre-aiming. Kill. GL is already there. And ANALYSES is even leaving the B side because you can play it retake. So that's a good play. And he's also rotating. So by going city, what is G2 do you think are gonna find? Exactly. 2 players, 2 rotators running into city, B players. Exactly. So I honestly don't understand that call. It can be a good call if you know that NaVi are always having banana and they are really like being really pushy in that area. Some teams are playing like that. Yes, that's true. But since the beginning of the half, they are not fighting here, man. They are not here. Never. G2 got the banana control every fucking round. They are just like struggling going into sight. But they're always having banana. So I don't get that call. Okay? Like, don't do this at home. Because it's dangerous. Just like that. And he's not even gonna expect ANALYSES. It is really dangerous. Don't do that at home. Don't do that. I do like what NaVi is doing by being aggressive like that. You know, like picking on timing. CS right now, it's exactly that Counter-Strike. It's like the post plant. Pick on timing, pick on timing, pick on timing. This is what CS is all about, okay? Because if you don't pick on timing, and when you are CT with a deagle, you're gonna clean. Okay, with a deagle, what you gonna do? You're gonna clean that angle, okay? Then what you gonna do? You're gonna clean that angle. Then after, you're gonna clean that angle. Then after, you're gonna clean that angle. Here, you're gonna clean that angle. You're gonna clean that angle. Here, you're gonna clean that angle. Okay, so if you stay static on your position against deagles, like, you're probably gonna get one shot. That's a lot of things. A lot of time I said it in my past teams. Because there is always, you know, like, you're getting one-shotted and people are like, oh, he's so good with the deagle. Fuck, I get one-shotted. Fuck, deagle. And I was like, bro, you are doing everything to make this one-shot happening. Okay? Against deagles, you want to be in movement. You don't want to be static. You want to move. Okay? Because when the people have a deagle, they generally pick every angle possible. Okay, so if you are in an angle, you're gonna die. Okay, but if you are more in movement, it's gonna be way more harder for the deagle to actually one-shot you. Oh, okay. Here, pick on timing. You see bit? You see bit? Like, if you look at, for example, like it's really. It might be a stupid example for you guys, but promise me, still a lot of people like are not aware about that. Okay? Few years ago, in that situation, people will say, and everyone will say, beat, hide, win time, he doesn't have the bomb, blah 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 blue, patati, patatu. Okay? But honestly, CS nowadays, this is not how you play CS nowadays. Okay? Why? Because if so, you're gonna make Nico being able to get a plant. You're gonna win more money for his team. And he's gonna be in a 1-3 post-plant situation. He knows where he's beat. So you know what? Everything is possible. Okay? It's dangerous. But picking on timing is hard to kill someone who is picking on timing because you can't expect, you don't know when he's gonna pick. Okay? Exactly, it will give more space to Nico to make more plays. Exactly. So pick on timing, and this is what he's doing. 7 seconds, he knows Nico got 7 seconds to take the bomb, to go on site, to plant the bomb. So the percentage that Nico actually kill him right now is kinda low, because Nico can't do anything. He can't hold pit, take the bomb, and at the same time go plant. Okay? So that's perfect. You see? Nico is running. Like, he can't do anything. And remember, if someone tell you, pick on my contact, it was good 5 years ago. Now, let's say, okay, if I give you the example, oh, I'm playing dark. Okay, I'm playing triple. Okay, pick on my contact because I have that angle. What is gonna happen, bro? The city, when they're coming, he's gonna hard clean you here. He's gonna wreck you. And even if you pick, he's ready for that. He's really gonna flick. And you are like, oh, they are good. Bro, because everyone knows it nowadays. It's over. Everyone is ready for that, okay? So, don't pick on contact or whatever. This is for noobs, okay? Pick on timing. And you will be pro. Okay, fast banana take. Try to change the space. It's rocking. We get so a lot of nades. Do we have a rotation? Okay, they want to stack. So here, okay, we saw that every time the tiers are doing a lot of noise towards banana, or when the city wants to retake her, we can see there's a lot of rotation. Here, you will ask me, why are they not doing the rotation? Two things. The first is, look at simple and bit. Okay, they actually called apps setup at the beginning of the round. Okay, GL is dead. Do you think that if G2 wants to go B, if they rotate, do you think they will be on time? Exactly. It's too late. It's useless at this point, right? It's better to actually stay here in case if they go back to A, or maybe if there is some, if they're coming back up or whatever. Like, they don't know about that. They don't know. But during the rotation here, it's useless. Because it's too late. If they want to go B, bro, they go B. Like, we lost the run. Like, it's like that. Okay? So IM could have the timing to actually rotate. Why is he's not rotating? For two things. Okay? Two things. First, he might think like they're gonna play B retake. So if they want to play B retake, who cares? But I guess you are right. And I'm pretty sure that he's actually keeping here, because if he leave middle, it will mean that this setup can't exist anymore. Okay, it's not gonna be possible, because then there is a huge gap middle, and it's gonna be in trouble afterwards. Okay, so he needs to keep the middle information for the app setup, right? Because otherwise he have a flash. Okay, and if Alexi plays triple and he rotate here, and if he hits B, he can flash above Alexi B, and actually B like can actually get 2 kills with that flash. It's really nice, okay? But it's not that plan. So app setup, I am sticking to here. So from there, since Alexi should know, I don't know, we are not on TeamSpeak in the NaVi team or whatever, but he should know that he's not having any rotation. Okay, so since he's not having any rotation, what should he do? Exactly, delay, play safe, play retake. You're right, guys, you got it. So here, I don't know why he's playing triple. Usually you see that maybe in Face It, because you're like, guys, you know what? Hey, if they go B, I got 3 kills. 3 kills. But nowadays, getting a triple kill on the site, it's really hard. Really hard, okay? It's maybe 10% of the time. So he should play, retake, delay, and win some times. But here, he's on triple. So, okay. So, if we want to say Alexi God, he needs 3 kills, okay? So, the NaVi can play a 3 versus 2 situations. Because the 2 versus 2 situations, it's T-sided post-plant. So he needs 3 kills. Let's see. Let's go, Alexi! 1! Oh! Whoa! 1! Allez, GG. Goodbye. Hop. No. Play retake next time, please. What did G2 do? How did they lose that? Okay, let's go for another half, my man. There is a lot of There's a lot of things to say in this demo, bro. So here comes a nade retake. Cool, I told you it's the meta Inferno. And exactly the same. You see, as soon as they are doing the nade, Hunter is rotating. In case if there is a fight, there is a third guy. You see? Like, this is the meta of CS right now. How the best teams are playing. So now they have the information. They want to wait for Nico information to make sure banana is clear. Banana is clear, so here we're gonna have a rotation. Now you want to block on A. That's perfect. GKS just molly mid to win sometimes. To win time for the rotation. So Hunter can come back, Uzi can come back, and Nico is playing. But he doesn't know about LXCB. He didn't check deep. When you take banana, you want to check deep. That's fucking scary for Nico, bro. I don't know what to say, guys, honestly. I'm not gonna replay the run because there is also Mirage after, but that was terrible. I don't know why there is not a city smoke. I mean, this is like tense game. You can see it's tense game. Oh, is he gonna retake it? It was a free run, bro. It was a free run. Oh! Oh my god! That was the win run, man! Okay, just make sure if you clean banana, guys, clean here. Okay, don't do like Nico. Don't jump half wall if you didn't check bell. Otherwise, this can happen. Okay? Watch out at home. It's dangerous. Check bell. And behind the wood, of course. Both. So classic 4A, 1A, 1B. Waiting for Oxy information. Classic B retake, B retake. Nico is asking should I rotate or not. And Uxi, he's saying no, fuck it. No, yeah, okay. Nico is rotating. Classic. So because he's rotating and because NaVi retook banana, it forced the 4A guy to go back to the B rotation, to go back into a 2B setup. Classic Inferno. The most classic. Okay. And so, because they force them to play 2B, now they know they are 3A, so that's why NaVi now are willing to hit A. Because they retook banana, they know they're not gonna be 4. Okay? Makes sense? It's really classic Inferno. Everyone got that? Everyone got it in the chat? Okay, so here, this is a gamble. I mean, not really a gamble. He's doing that because GKS and Monezi still have the middle. And clockwise, look at the timer. It's really slow. Okay? I would say that maybe 70% of the time, Hunter got a good read. Okay? Watch out when you play against a CIS team. Even if it's Alex Sib, I'm pretty sure there is Blade behind it or some stuff like that. CIS team are playing really slow. And when they play slow, it means they can still hit A while being from here, while being 20 seconds of the timer. Okay, so that's really specific. It's kind of rare to see a European team or whatever doing that. But from a CIS team, G2 should know that. But maybe they think because it's Alex Sib, that's gonna play European style. And now, it's gonna be hard for them. Like, you need a highlight. Monezi, you need a highlight. Because the call was perfect from NaVi. Simple. The code is perfect. Honestly, the code is perfect. Okay, it's a bit too long. 20 seconds, I think, is fine to go out. 18 is hard. 18 is hard. You can still do it, though. The problem I see... Okay, the first guy is jumping. Cleaning... Okay. Second guy is cleaning bulk. Yep. The problem is bit and IM. Problem is bit and IM. And I don't think you need a locker at 20 seconds. You don't need a locker at 20 seconds. GL should have come like pretty closer, but the problem is if you do that like early rounds or mid rounds, you will have the pit and you will have time to actually clean the site. Okay, so that's totally fine. But if you do that call and you are going out apps at 18 seconds, you can't take the time to clear everything. You can't. And the fact is, Simple is alone to actually clean the site. Alone, at 8 seconds. Like, the code is good, but you have to adapt your plays depending of when you're gonna hit the site. Also, like, depending of the timer. Here, because of the 18 seconds left, they had to jump and they had to run towards the site. They had to. So here they're playing, yeah, they're gonna do, here is just like a raid, a gamble raid, because they don't have a lot of utilities. So remember, when people don't have a lot of money as City, they're gonna either do a stack, gamble, play aggro. This is exactly what G2 is doing. They're doing a stack while being kinda aggressive because they're playing in middle. So in this type of runs, guys, you really want to be methodic. Use your molly, use your HE, your flash. Take it slow. Okay? Like, they are here. They are somewhere. Okay? Yeah. Not enough utilities from NaVi side. As I said, low money. They are here. Make sure you use more utilities. They didn't use enough utilities, so they get wrecked. Okay, so NaVi got the banana control, mid control, and no, this is a gamble. Gamble at 15-14, man. Gamble at 15-14. Aye, aye, aye. Oh! I don't like the passive gamble at 15-14. I would have loved to see something more in movement. Remember, guys, pick on timing. Pick on timing. Pick on timing. Now he hides. Pick on timing. Pick on timing. Here we go. And now. You win time. You win time. That's perfect. Okay. I would say deserve win for NaVi overall. I feel like NaVi played better than G2.